Hey everyone, Luther here with Bonafide Kayaks. In this video, we're going to talk about the boss strap. We call it the boss strap because it's designed with bosses in the top and bosses in the bottom. But we also call it the boss strap because it does what bosses do. It manages things. First thing it's going to manage really well is your paddle. So you're out on the water, you're paddling, you want to stop and make a cast. You can slide the paddle blade right under the boss strap and then lay the paddle down in the groove in the front hatch. And that works really well for a couple of reasons. The first one is that this nice soft traction padding here gives you a soft landing for the paddle and a super quiet landing for the paddle. The second reason it works really well is because the paddle is really secure. Even though it's just slid in there, it can't really slide because this boss strap is made from rubber and the bosses on the bottom are making contact, really making good contact, keeping that paddle blade from sliding out inadvertently. And then the last thing is the groove in the hatch. So it's lined up perfectly. This is a perfect position when you're out on the water. And also, if you have a drip ring on your paddle, which most people do, again, you've got sound isolation. So that's gonna fit right into the groove here. So taking a paddle out and putting the paddle in the boss strap doesn't make any clunky noises that's gonna scare that big bass. Another thing the boss strap manages really well is fishing rods. So we can take our rod. One of the really convenient places to stage a rod in the SS127 is when you're sitting in the seat here, particularly in the high position, you can lay the rod butt right on the seat in between your legs. Now you lay the rod tip out on the boss strap, you can see it's contained. So if you're out in bumpy conditions or something like that, rod's not gonna fall off the side. But what's also really cool is if you lay out multiple rods, you can fan the tips out a little bit so you can have a couple of presentations ready to go, but not get entangled. And then if you're out doing shallow water fishing, it's a great place to stow your park and pole. If you want to temporarily stage it, you can lay it right on the edge of the seat here. That's also a good place for a rod butt for quick staging. Or if you want something a little bit more secure, whether it's your park and pole or your rod, fishing rod, you can slide it under the groove on the boss strap, lay it right into your paddle keeper, which is now a park and pole keeper, and pull the bungee over it. So now you've got this thing secured for transport or for just checking out paddling and not have to worry about your gear coming off the boat. So that's a little bit about the boss strap and about rod and paddle management. To learn more about rod and paddle management, make sure you subscribe to our channel because we have a lot of other videos on that topic.